Okay, so I have made this quick video about KBB to walk you through the exact blueprint of what is in the course. I'm going to let you know what you're going to learn. I am so incredibly passionate about this program. The people behind it, Tony and Dean, are incredible. They have over 70 years of experience between them, and what they have delivered here is going to fundamentally change your life and business. And so I want to walk you through it step by step, tell you about what you're going to learn, and then if you have any more questions, I want you to send me an email, or there's a link where you can actually book a call with one of the Boss Babe team, and we'll walk you through it, we'll answer your questions, and we'll tell you, yes, it's a good fit for you, or no, right, it's not right now, we can point you in the direction of somewhere else. Okay, so let's just dive in. Module 1, so it's broken up into 6 modules, the whole course. You're going to have lifetime access. I know they don't say lifetime access, but you have access for as long as you want access. So module 1 is all about mindset mastery. So if you've ever watched Danielle and I doing trainings, you'll know mindset is the fundamental of all of it, because if you are the kind of serial course buyer kind of person who buys a course and gets to module 3 and then never completes the course, we don't want that for you. If you are going to invest your hard-earned money into this, we want to make sure you get the absolute most out of it. So module 1 is going to be all about mindset and the mindset you need for success. It's going to help you break past upper limits. It's going to help you create the best routines and habits from Tony Robbin, who is one of the best leaders in the world in personal development. So lesson 1, you're going to be going through 5 keys to constantly progress and avoid failure. Lesson 2, transformational vocabulary, global metaphors, scaling success. So basically what it means to succeed and what your mindset needs to look like in order to succeed. Lesson 3 is must-have millionaire success habits. So exposing your inner villain, killing the inner villain, and unleashing your hero. So within us, we have, someone on this shoulder telling us why we shouldn't do it and someone on this shoulder telling us why we should do it. And we can talk to these people, but actually 95% of what we do is subconscious. So we might not even be aware of what's being said in the background. So really, really is about moving past that. And lesson 4 is how to design a talk or a course that will influence. So tons of questions in there to help you pull out what you already know, what's already in your mind, and turn it into a talk or a course that you can then start to profit from. So this is fine if you've already got a business. You can still join this and it will show you how to really optimize this. When I took the course the first time, I thought that my biggest skill for teaching was Instagram, and I was actually proven wrong. And it was really, really good to see that. And I've been able to implement a lot of things that have really uplifted the business. So even if you think you know what your superpower is, you can dive into this. And if you don't, it'll help you find your superpower and your niche, which I know a lot of you are really struggling with. Okay, module 2. Extraction and discovery. So like we said, you're going to really find out how to extract everything you know, because one mistake that we make is we assume that our target demo knows more than they really do. So when I first started teaching Instagram, one of the fundamental mistakes I made was that I assumed they knew how to do all the basic things. Whereas some of the people buying were like, I've never even heard of that kind of thing. I don't know how to make my story look like that. And so we really need support in distilling what we know. So module 1 is discovering your superpower, identifying your ideal client, and then narrowing in on your niche. So your niche is so incredibly important. And this module is going to help you get incredibly clear on who you're serving and what kind of niche you sit in. If you're the kind of person that's been trying to discover the niche for years with no success, then this module is going to help you completely push past that limit that you've had. The second is the story teach tool. So the secret art of storytelling and extracting what to teach. So really showing you how to take your knowledge and use it to teach, and how you can actually put that into a course. And then you've got lesson 3 and lesson 4, which are both toolboxes. So there's tons of different tools inside this. Just a few is the clarity tools, so things that you can actually teach your clients and you can use yourself. So if you're wanting to start coaching but you actually don't really know where to start, there's tools in here that are actually going to be able to help your clients and you'll be able to teach them. There's 7 levels deep, I know I'm being successful when, the not to do list, needle movers, spotlight tool, success loop, negotiation secrets, connections, lots of different tools in there that you can be using for your own success and for your own clients, so you can make sure that your clients are getting the best results that they possibly can. Okay, module 3, my favorite module is marketing mastery. So lesson 1, becoming a marketing expert. And within that, it's really about hook, story, close. So what it really looks like to be selling. Sometimes we think selling can be sleazy, but it really isn't. It's just telling your ideal client you've got something that can really, really help them. And so when you show up on stories, we want to make sure that you know what you're saying and you're really clear about your message. So lesson 2, Mastermind Funnel Blueprint. This is one of the best modules in any online course I've ever seen in how they teach funnels. They make it so easy, so simple. So they talk about website versus funnel, anatomy of a landing page, what to charge for your event if you're doing an event, and creating your first landing page. So all of the different elements of a funnel and how they fit together, they are going to walk you through step by step. And one thing that I've seen clients do is they get a full map for their funnel and they start working through it, and it becomes really, really overwhelming. What I really recommend you do with this program is go through and set up each specific part of your funnel with the module. So set up the landing page with the landing page, set up the email sequence with the email sequence module. And so you're ticking it off as you go along and you're getting support. And so by the end of the course, you have a full working funnel and it wasn't with overwhelm. You're going to have different pages, so the perfect order page, application page, and then how you actually use the tech behind that. A lot of that can trip people up, and so we want to make sure that you're supported with the tech and also with how you actually create it. Newsflash, you don't need to know how to design, how to code, how to do any of that fancy stuff. You just need to know what you want to put on that page, and they'll show you how to do it. Lesson 4, so launch secrets, talking about the difference between launch models and evergreen models. So whether you want to be opening and closing or whether you want to be open all year round. There's no right way to do it, and at Boss Babe we do both depending on the product. So module 4 is all about generating the right leads. So this is getting clients basically. Okay, I found out what I know, I've got my mindset tools, I've got my product, I'm ready to go, my funnels are dialed in. How do I actually find a client? This is one of the golden questions, and I know one thing that a lot of you are struggling with. And even if you feel like you've dialed in your course, your program, your funnels, lead pages, but you're still stuck on clients, it's still worth buying the program because they're going to help you dial in on your niche, on your ideal client, on making your pages even better, on really, really getting across how you want to sell. All of that's going to be dialed in, and then it'll come to module 4, which is really, really, really impactful. So lesson 1, the wagon wheel of marketing, which is basically the marketing wagon wheel that they teach, and then how to copywrite in order to bring everything together, because you can have the best product in the world, and if your copy isn't done in a way that's compelling and is going to convert, it's not really going to work online. And so copy is a big part of online marketing, and it's kind of the part that a lot of people shy away from. But there are a few little tools and hacks you can actually use to become really good at copy. The first 100 perfect fans, so setting foundations, gaining momentum, building a raving fan base. So basically, how do you get 100 fans who are buying from you, sharing your message, engaging with you, DMing you? How do you build that first 100 people? Like, that is absolutely essential. And just think about it. What would it do for your business if you had 100 people next week who are ready to buy from you? It would be a game changer. It would be for me, it would be for anyone in this business. 100 clients or 100 raving fans is so powerful, and if you focus on those, you are going to make a massive change in your business. So lesson 3 is social media and free traffic. Here's where it gets interesting. So they don't go into too much detail about social media in this course. And at Boss Babe, we really, really believe in the power of social media, and it might be for you, it might not be for you. I don't know, but I want to give you the option. And so if you purchase KBB, we'll actually be giving you Insta Growth Accelerator, which is my Instagram course, for free. So you'll get that DIY version. You can go through that whole curriculum, which is a 12 module curriculum on top of this. And you can basically dip in and out of it when you want to learn, okay, I want to grow my audience this week, or I'm stuck creating content, I need support. You can dip into that. Or I really want to figure out how I can start getting, how can I pay you DM? So people DMing you, wanting to buy from you, you'll learn that. So you can dip in and out of IJ as you're doing this program. That was the one thing we felt like we wanted to give you more support on, was social media. They also cover free traffic, so how you can actually be getting traffic to your site, to your discovery call, to your course, to your event for free. Lesson 4 is spending money on ads. So once you've started really getting that traction organically and you're getting people pay you, starting to reinvest some of that money into Facebook ads, and the best way to do it. And then lesson 5 is what's next to scale. So we go into email management and what it looks like to really build your email list. So that's the marketing and the client side. It's really, really comprehensive. And like I said, if you feel like any of it is missing on social media, it's inside IJ. And then we have a couple of other extra amazing bonuses. The first one is our $620,000 launch blueprint. So basically, we're sharing with you the blueprint that we used when we were doing a really successful multiple six-figure launch of our business. The second one is a webinar script. So if you're looking at this and you know that part of selling your product or program service is using webinar, then we've got a full script for you. You can just plug and play and use that on your webinar. So you don't need to worry about what do I say, how do I sell, how do I talk about my program. It's all done for you. Those are bonuses included when you purchase KBB through Boss Babe. You're going to get all of this. So module 5 is for running an event. So whether you want to do an event, a retreat, a mastermind, whatever it looks like for you to bring people together in person, they're going to show you how to do that. So the first one is the psychology of running a mastermind, what that really looks like. Then they're going to go into virtual events and in-person events. So the virtual event is webinars. And so you'll plug in our webinar script to that and it will be so, so helpful for you. Lesson 3 is the perfect in-person event. So the location, attendee communication, event assets, logistics, room prep, day of, all the things that you need to know about events. When we ran our first event, it was very much just a guessing game. We really had no idea what we were doing. And I know that if we had this kind of thing, it would have been a game changer for us. And then you're going to have a bonus module, which is module 6, and it's knowledge consultant and reporter. So what it really, really looks like to be in the knowledge industry, and how you can be scaling your business in this space. So those are just a few of the bonuses that I've mentioned. You're also going to get access to a Facebook group with me, Danielle, and the Boss Babe team. So as you go throughout this, you're going to have your very own mastermind of incredible women who are supporting you, collaborating with you, cheering you on, and we're going to be answering any questions that you've got. So hopefully this really, really explained a bit more about KBB. And if you have any questions, like we said, you can book a call with one of the team. Info is below, or you can just drop me an email, contact@bossbabe.com, and we'll answer anything. So hopefully I'm going to see you in there. It truly is a life-changing course, and I believe in it so much, otherwise I would not be promoting it. You know, it's not that common that we are promoting different courses. It's really, really unique and we're so behind it.